Okay, 4th of July. Happy Independence Day, everybody. Especially those of you that are living in America. I'm trying to remember what the song was. I found it. Have a look. Bon Jovi.
The HP SmartTAC is the easiest.
I'll be something. I'll have to turn the volume down so it doesn't start playing. Bon Jovi. Don't know what the full title is. Oh, I'll be there for you, but not like the Friends. I don't know if we've had this before, you know. I'll be there for you. So, let's have a look then. So somebody's promising something, but we know yesterday, don't we, that promises can be broken. So we'll see. Today's card is Dad card, Father's card. And you know what I didn't do a read for Father's Day. I'm really sorry, but I was right in the middle of doing the move and everything. So I'm sorry about that. Maybe do a read for the dads now that it's settling down. Specifically for dads. So I apologise. Being a funny old year out here. And we're in July already. So, as usual, it's a neutral card unless it comes out again, but it is an Aries card. And it's fathers, bosses, government officials, etc. So, let's have a look. There he is. So he's decided to be a wrong one. It's somebody who decides it's their way or the highway. So I hope that's not you, and I hope that if it's someone else trying to do it to you, especially with it being Independence Day, that you'll walk away. Because we have here the card for Aquarius energy, male or female. This happens to be a female. So it's a dark-haired female usually. She's grey here, so she's very mature. But she was once dark. She's blunt, to the point, very clever, very clear of mind, makes good judgments and gives good advice. Any or all of those. But this is also a detached female, somebody divorced or widowed perhaps. Doesn't have to be all, just one of those points. A missed opportunity or a gift from spirit that somebody hasn't yet nurtured. 1 year. And today's neutral card. But it's saying again, moving on from this. It said it yesterday. Do not take the baggage of the past with you. Travel across water. You've made a decision or will make a decision where you are no longer trying to protect others, no longer being in denial, and no longer waiting till you show your facts. Mercury retrograde, which we are in, I saw, I do see the comments, I can't answer them yet, but yeah, it is Mercury retrograde now, I think till about the 23rd of July. So again, Spirit are giving you another gift where you must take action. You must plant that seed or that sapling and let it grow. There's the hawk, which is Aries or Scorpio. And don't let others control you. Leo energy. So we've got Aries and Leo. But Aries is neutral because it's today's card. Leo again, with the devil there, selling your soul to the devil. Illness, bad temper, cowardice. Power struggles. Somebody trying to control you. 8 or 26. Ian, David or Penny. The narcissist. There we go. So any or all of those, the names, the numbers, the astrology signs. We've got Capricorn and Leo there, controlling someone. You cannot control anyone but yourself. They are not your property. And narcissists don't understand that. So, we've got a large amount of Leo and a small amount of Aquarius. Let's see. There's the Leo in the dice. There's Uranus, a rebellion, which fits with today because of the independence. And the 12th house of martyrs and victims. Do not be a victim. And do not sit there gritting your teeth, agreeing to things, but you don't want to. So Leo is very prominent then. Let's have a look. We don't come into Leo till about the 21st of this month, just as we're coming to the end of Mercury retrograde. So Venus is in Leo, Jupiter is in Leo, the midheaven is in Leo. Well done, Spirit. Pluto's in Aquarius. Juno's in Aquarius. The IC is in Aquarius. Aquarius is in the 4th house of home and family life. And Leo's in the 10th. So they're about career and finances. So somebody is cutting out a person that wants to control their career or finances. Perhaps a rebellion takes place. So let's see then. Maybe some of you are getting together for holiday celebrations, and you're going to have to be a bit detached, not let people get to you, not let people control you. Yeah, you need a new team, time to move on. There's a green light from Spirit of definitely time to go. Anything you begin now, building firm, new foundations will succeed, be it business, relationships, whatever. 3 years. Now we have another member of the family, again, sharp-tongued, blunt, but honest. Immature, but honest. Somebody who's not afraid to poke that hornet's nest, which is probably those who want control. Yeah. All work and no play makes Jack or Jackie a dull boy or girl. Cinderella, if you like, she's mining those emeralds for the 2 greedy men behind her. So she's slugging her guts out all day, every day, so that they can reap the rewards of what she's doing. That's no life. We do not live to work, we work to live. Yeah, somebody's lost everything here. A businessman, perhaps. The Capricorn energy again, which is negative. Maybe lost the retirement money. There was once a good friend, possibly someone in uniform, somebody with a darker complexion, maybe adopted into the family, like I said, but they are now a dangerous enemy. So Capricorn, where we got that then? The moon, I believe. Oh no, it's changed to Pisces. Capricorn in the third house of communication. Yeah. So communication may be coming your way about finances. Somebody here does not have the moral high ground in this decision making. So it's not their decision to make, and there will be battles. They have no right to make this decision for you, but they're a narcissist, so they think they do. So again, this narcissist, it could be a child. The truth will set you free. You must use that sword to sever ties, just like this woman or Aquarius of either gender and child have. The number 10, fantastic. So a change is coming. The number 10, Jacqueline, Richard, Oscar, Cooper, and the Wheel of Fate is turning in our favour. Wheelwright, Wainwright. It's still very hot here, uncomfortable. Another 5, we've got 2 5s. Changes in emotions and actions. We stopped living in the past. We're not going to do that anymore because it's over. The future's not promised. We've got to live in the now, make the most of it while we can. At 19's come out again, what we had yesterday. It's negative energy though. Somebody is deliberately trying to block your path, which is what that is, control. Both Leo cards. So 19 would be Karen. Keeping you in the dark. Messages not received, the check's not in the mail, somebody withholding gifts, finances, on even a message. So withholding is the same as a lie. So from boy to man, the same energy as this one here. Both in the same family, same suit. Now we have another woman, Scorpio. Negative energy around the reproductive organs and shared resources. So these finances are not good. And hell will freeze over before they apologise for what they've done. Virgo energy. So it looks like your financial health is not good. Stubbornness, being stagnating, not getting anywhere, refusing to move. You're uninvited. Your name's not down, you're not coming in. You maybe gossiped about behind your back. There may be an engagement that you can't or won't attend. So maybe you don't want to go to Independence Party at your in-laws, I don't know. But whatever happens, if you don't use that sword to sever ties, you cannot move forward and you'll stay in stormy waters. The truth will set you free. Use that sword to sever ties. Spirit are giving you 3 gifts. The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. This isn't about love, it's about cash, it's about clarity of mind, it's about your actions. So, because if it's about love, there's a third party. There's something coming between you and another. That could be finances, mental manipulation, control issues, whatever it is, but there is no love in this situation at all. We're empty cups. So let's have a look then. 12th house, we know, is prisons, secrets, karma, feet and toe issues. An opportunity for you to reconnect with something or someone, to bring to light the consciousness of what's previously been hidden. So expose what's been going on. Reintegration, boundaries, self-surrender back into the collective. That doesn't mean that you become the doormat again. It just means that you choose whether to or not. But surrender may be voluntary or involuntarily. So you could be pushed into a situation where you don't want to rejoin a certain circle. This is also the house of institutions, of madness. She's very clear-minded. And disintegration, of deception, yes. Illusions, yes, because they're keeping you in the dark. And family secrets. The way may be lost, and a blurring occurs. And that's when the psyche does not know who or where it is. Because if you trusted these people in the past, now you may be questioning yourself, your mental faculties, and your self-identity. You've got to give up the delusion that these people are good for you, because they're not. If a powerful sense of individuality, so the narcissist comes into this, has been constructed, the merging back will be a very painful process indeed. This is where you must repair who you've wronged. So much depends on the planets in the 12th house. It's karma from the past, where your past actions, so you might not have the moral high ground, or they might not. Karma is met. You must face it head on. Unconscious reactions that have to be controlled. And it may be to do with the father. So we talked about the father from the beginning, which is strange. But the son is in the tarot, so that would suggest issues to do with the father. We've got Uranus. Uranus, revolution and upheaval. So it's happening. Leo, in Uranus in Leo, is this placement may display charismatic leadership or supreme arrogance. It's not charismatic, it's supreme arrogance. It's their way or highway. So supreme arrogance, it indicates creative and original ideas. So it doesn't mean they're good ideas, but they are original. Oh dear. So again, that number 10, this idiot that they're talking about now, hopefully he won't get in, and if he does get in, he won't be in long, because change is coming. Oh, Shimi. She's in reverse, so she's not happy with us. Possibly because we haven't got the moral high ground, or somebody hasn't. She's not happy with the way things are turning out. Lakshmi. There she is. Now she's all about love, fertility and abundance, but we can't have that until we move on and start something fresh. Freedom, well done. 4th of July, best one ever. Freedom from fear of poverty. Abundance, giving, feeding with love, fertility and happiness. Somebody isn't there. Somebody is refusing to give what they've got to anyone, keeping it for themselves. This is a wealth of fertility, whether it is the wealth of a fertile womb, and we haven't got a fertile womb because we've got Scorpio reverse, so there is nothing fertile about this. We are stagnating, which is the Virgo energy there. This goddess does not want you to be poor and struggling to pay your bills, which is where you're at the minute maybe. Look to your own source of wealth creation. What talents do you have that can create wealth, so like a side hobby or something like that, in your life and the lives of others? Wealth, though, is not just about money. as our Cinderella character finds out. All those rubies and she has nothing to show for it. It's about the quality of life. Lakshmi brings you good luck too. And this is a good card to have picked before starting out on an enterprise or a new project. There we go, the new project. If you have wealth of any kind, whether it's spare cash or wealth of time on your hands, Lakshmi would want you to be her representative and go and distribute your wealth among those who need it. And he isn't. He's a miser. He's keeping it to himself. By spending time with the lonely, sponsoring a child education, may Lakshmi smile on you. She's not smiling on us at the minute because somebody here is being a miser. Somebody is not giving anything, no kindness, no happiness to anyone at the minute. I think they've seen their ass. So, because it's their way or the highway, you must do what I say. Or woe betide ya. Oh. Oh, the orange chakra again. So you're not listening to your gut instinct, and they keep repeating this, don't they? It's just below your belly button. It's your intestines, your abdomen, your lower abdomen. This teaches us how to be happy and confident without being an egomaniac. She is happy and presents herself as a confident and sociable person. Her skills in working harmoniously with others often lead to her success in whatever she's putting her energies to. So the new team that they want you to have. Find your team. Even when others may perceive that she has failed in a task, so he feels like he's failed, definitely. That guy who's lost his business, he doesn't feel like he's done what he's supposed to do. I don't know where he's gone. Oh, a little man sat on his pile of gold. He's buggered off. There he is. He feels like he's failed. She does not see it that way. Her enthusiasm and self-assuredness sees only minor setbacks. She will always embrace the lessons to be learnt as part of our adventure. That's how you should be. This is your zest for life, such as you do. People watch you flit by without any baggage or inhibitions. So everybody looks at other people and thinks, oh, their life must be really easy. And they often find it difficult to understand that you are a deep and thoughtful person. She is a deep and thoughtful person. On the outside, you may appear happy and full of life, always seeking the next adventure. However, you are so much deeper than that. Your behaviour of heading straight into the burning building, there's the burning building, look, 5 of Cups, where is it? There's the burning building. Somebody doesn't want to run into it, but she does. Leads everybody else to think you're stupid and reckless. So you do things that they don't think is necessary, or they would never dream of doing. On the contrary, you possess an insatiable need to lead a full life and experience all that the lessons that Spirit has to offer you. So don't succumb to the fears of others, because they haven't got the moral high ground. You have. Continue to live your life to the fullest. People will begin to understand your courage, not cowardice, which is what they do, as being a positive example of strength of character. So be courageous. Don't be a coward. Simple as that. We'll have... Yeah, I think we'll have one of these today. many still. Only need one. The resting tree. Number 22. So you're pausing on the edge of that cliff. You're just about to enter the new journey. You must make sure you have the energy for it first. So patience, stillness, rest, get ready, prepare to take action for your new adventure. The resting tree. Number 22. Zoe, Katie, and Richard. So, the resting tree is a sign for you to stop, focusing and planning and be at peace in the moment. So just enjoy this Saturday, this 4th of July. Make the most of it. This is the representative of non-action and relaxation. Patience is the key because there's nothing you can do right now. Stagnated. This situation is stagnated. Patience is the key right now. The resting tree asks you to slow down, sit back and watch the roses bloom. The birds feed in the meadow. There's no time for you to forge ahead in any way, and you may not be taking enough breaks. So you're invited to be still, contemplate your good fortune, even if that means blessing the chaos in your life and going to an in-laws party. This is a sign to allow everything to fall away except the stillness of the moment. So just enjoy it for what it is. If you don't like it, walk away. It's as simple as that. It's like living within the space between breaths. When the resting tree appears, it signals that you've done all you can for now. It's time for you to unwind in whatever way that is for you and allow your story to unfold of its own accord, because you've earned the right to rest and relax, and amazing ideas come if you do. Remember the ancient saying, we do without doing and everything gets done anyway. So you can panic all you want, but spirit working behind the scenes. What's yours will always be yours and it can't be taken from you. You'll always end up where you're supposed to be. It might take longer than it needed to because of your choices, but you will always get there in the end. So, because we have free will, supposedly, not much of that about at the minute. So bring your children up to be free spirits, not to think like everyone else, not to be indoctrinated by what other people think is right. Let them be free. Life's too short. There we are again, 24. Kristen, I'm starting to worry about you and April because that butterfly is definitely you are and somebody stayed in the comfort zone. That's okay for today. That's okay for a little while. But you have to spread those wings eventually. So we had it the other day, didn't we? The butterfly's life is brief, and so is ours. An expression of beauty that dances upon the breeze, and it's gone. Its message is to make the most of each day, drinking the earth, flowering grace. From the moment of its emergence from the cocoon, the butterfly unfolds its wings to the sun. It symbolises the soul's awakening, expanding to receive the blessings of the divine. You may be feeling trapped within your cocoon, struggling to emerge to the light. Remember that all things happen in divine timing. Trust and be patient. This is a transition time of beauty and wonder. Rejoice in all that's beautiful around you. What is the most wondrous experience that you can remember? And sit there with that happy place in your head just for a little while. Give yourself some peace and some happiness. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye-bye.